Hello students, welcome back to the SST classroom. Lecture 5, Political Science, chapter number 1, What is Democracy and Why Democracy? In the previous video, I told you the merits of democracy. Those were the rule of majority, scope for the good decisions, accountable form of government, correct its own mistake, and so on. For the more knowledge, go to the previous video. And now we are talking about the demerits of the democracy. Demerit means disadvantages and the bad things about the democracy. The very first one is unstable form of government. In democracy, there is not a fixed government there, because as per the feature of democracy, there must be the elections held after the regular time period. It depends on the country that what time period they have taken, 5 years or 6 years. In India, we are having the elections after every 5 year or after every 6 year. But it is a disadvantage of a democracy also, because due to the unstable government, people of the country are not used to follow the rules, because as the government change, the rules with them also change. As the government took out, all the rules are vanished. When the new government came, they make their own new rules and regulations to run the government, though it doesn't mean that they can change the rules of constitution. Fundamental rights are always remain same for the people, but the other rules may be changed. And their government also brings the different plans, schemes and strategies for the persons, but it used to keep on changing. That is why the people of the country don't get habitual to always listen the government and follow the rules, because they know that after every 5 years this government is going to change. So it is the disadvantage for us. Next one is the government of rich. Government of rich means that the democracy is totally based on the money. It is the government of the rich persons. The poor persons are not found most of the time in the democratic countries or in a democratic form of government. As you can see in everywhere, आप अगर किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ में इधर उधर देखेंगे, तो यू शुड बी फाइंडिंग दैट दीज पर्सन्स आर द रिच पर्सन्स. This government is all about the money always, because after taking the ticket, first the person has to take the ticket from the election commission to contest a election. So after taking the tickets, the everything is depends on the rally and the surveys, and those rallies and those surveys are done by the money only. That money is not given by the government, that is the person's own money. The person who is willing to contest the election, that person used to spend his or her money in the rallies and surveys to tell the people that I am the contestant of the election and you come and give votes to me. In that survey, they used to do many of the things for the people, and those things can be happen only if the person is the rich one. So many other things are also there. So it is a demerit of the democracy that it is the government of the rich persons only. Poor persons cannot afford it. So it's become a disadvantage for the country and for us too. Next one is always delay in the decisions. Very well known demerit of the democracy. You all knows it. Whenever you see any of the criminal activity here and there, what you found, that the decision is coming after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. In this time period, the person used to get criminal got so many chances to make himself innocent, to prove himself innocent, that he is not the criminal. So many procedures has to be followed during taking any of the decision in the country. That is why in democracy decisions are always late, and that's why somehow the people of the country lost their control, lost their hopes, and lost their trust on the government, that they are not going to do any of the thing for us. It creates the bad feeling in their minds, in the mind of the citizens, in our minds. You feel or not? We feel so. If we found that any of the criminal is not getting the decision and the punishment immediately, what we usually said, government is not doing anything, they are not giving the decisions. Because why they are not giving? Because so many steps they have to follow, they have to follow the procedure, and if they do not follow the procedure, it means that country is not a democratical form. So it is the demerit of democracy, that it always gives the decisions late. Next one is scope for the corruption. In democratic country, there is always more scope for the corruption. It doesn't mean that the non-democratic countries are not having corruption. In those countries also corruption is also there, criminal activities are also there, but in the democratic country it found it increasing rapidly. The people of the democratic, the leaders of the democratic country used to become the corrupt leaders. No one is the sincere about their work, they do not do their work with the honesty. So it creates so much problems with the persons and with the governmental forms also. What is the problem in the corruption? There are so many things. Okay, see, corruption is what? Corruption is means that for doing any of the thing we used to bribe to a person. Bribe means giving money or giving something else in lieu of our work. If we want to someone that you do my work and I will pay you something in the lieu of that thing. It can be in the terms of money, land, and other resources also. Mostly it comes in the form of the money, in the currency. Corruption, but many of the people said that it is good, it is not bad. But why it is bad? It is bad because due to this corruption, the things of the government which should be reached to the person for what it is made, that never reached them due to its corruption only. Example is, suppose government has given unemployment wages to the unemployed people of the country. They said that every month 1000 rupees will give to the unemployed persons, right? But what happened? Our country people is not so literate. Even many of the persons don't know the plans and schemes of the government. No one tells them. They are not much aware about the schemes and the government. They are just busy in earning their and in surviving their livelihood. So what happened then? The money which has to be given to the unemployed person, that money is not reaching to them. Why? Due to the corruption. So if the corruption increased in a country, then the problems of like unemployment and the poverty will increase due to it. All the people will become dishonest, the leaders will become the dishonest, and these things leads to the poverty, unemployment, and the other problems, even the criminal activities also. Suppose see, if the police department got corrupt, then what? Every of the criminal will get the bail immediately, they will never get punishment from the court, what will happen then? Obviously, the crime rate, the crime ratio of the country is going to increase. So, this is the very bad thing of a democracy, that there is more scope of the corruption. More scope, why? Because it is a form of where the people are ruling and the majority of persons are ruling. No one is having to give immediate punishment to the person. In non democratic, in if any of the person is caught doing something wrong, what they did, immediately they take the decision, just cut the head, beheaded them, just sent to the jail, and whatever they want. Because in democratic country there are no such rules to think and to the procedure, and feels like that I have to discuss it with the someone, I have to discuss with the other leaders, nothing. That is why there is the control on these activities. But in democratic countries, more procedures have to be followed. So that's why corruption increased in the democracy at the higher level, and it becomes a huge problem for the peoples. Eh, Especially for the poor persons, especially for those peoples who are unable to reach to the government directly. The persons, those who are rich and they are literate and they are educated, doing some good job, and they are able to know how to deal with the democracy, they can make it very good for them. They can do the work for themselves. But the poor person, those who are not aware, it creates a problem for those persons especially. That is why it's showing the higher result of these kinds of problem in a democratic country, that the poverty, unemployment, and the criminal activities are continuously rapidly increasing. Next one is no scope for morality. In our country, in a democratic country, there are so many political parties, and democracy is all about the competition of political party only. They are not working for the people, they are not fighting for us, they are just fighting for themselves because they wants to become a powerful person in the country. Morality means moral values, you must have heard it. Moral values means the good values which we learn. But in the democracy, in political science, in the political parties or in the political leaders, there is no such morality is found, that they are working for the people and they are fighting for us. No, they are not fighting for us, they are fighting for themselves. Every political party is just fighting for the power play. They just have to gain the power, they just want to take the power and do the things as per their wish only. So no scope for the morality, it is the demerit of the democracy. And here the chapter is end. I am giving you a brief about this chapter and about this video, that you studied the demerits of the democracy. That is, first one is unstable government, next government of rich, next delay in decisions, next scope for the corruption, next one no scope for morality. Here the chapter of the social science of political science is end. The whole chapter is end, and go through the full videos, all the videos of the chapter, to understand it very well. And if you find any of the problems, contact me whenever you feel comfortable. Thank you so much everyone.